Hey, what is going on, crypto people? It is the Crypto Siege with another day in the life, in the crazy life that is the digital asset space. Boom, boom. Let's see what's going on here. Holy moly, look at this market. That's not great. 416 crypto is in the building. Hey, Seeds, it's been a while. Hope all is well. All is great, bro. Hope everything is good with you, my friend. Life is good. What's going on, crypto people? It is the Crypto Siege with another day in the life, in the crazy life that is a digital asset space. Life is good. The market is doing what the market does. 416 crypto is in the building. Hinman emails are getting out of control. What's going on? Stefan Huber is on a mission. Stefan Huber is on a mission. Goodness gracious, that dude is not letting go. John Deaton, of course, that pit bull is doing this thing. What in the world is going on with the market? John Deaton thinks Gary Gensler is going to resign. New York City Mayor Eric Adams agrees with the crypto siege and echoed what Crypto Siege has been saying about hashtag Gary Gensler from day freaking one. From day freaking one. We'll get into that. Chance Gardner, what's good, bro? Alex Yeet is in the building. What's going on, my friend? Are you driving, my guy? Be careful on the roads. Be careful on the roads tonight. Woo, this market is testing. My guy, do it yourself, invest in DIY. So he's got to take some freaking leverage loans in the market. 2 to 2.5x, somewhere around there, or 2 to 3x. That says a lot. When you're looking to do that, the market has been brutal on the hodlers, has it not? Been brutal on the freaking hodlers. It has been really, really brutal. I got 2 books, man. 3 books, actually. I got Think to the Future, Protect Your Future Before Governments Go Bust by Simon Dixon. And I got The Block Size War by Jonathan Beer. Can't wait to get into those. But before I get into those, I am going to reread. Yep, reread. Guess you see all yellow. Reread Building Your Warehouse of Wealth by R. Nelson Nash. Yep, I am going to reread it again. Can't wait to get into that one. Yeah, can't wait to get into that. I was telling my guy, man, had some big wins in crypto. And one particular win I put back into the market. You know how we do, take 20% profit and get your money out and 20%, right? Money in, money out, plus 20%. And I put the other earnings back into the market. Yeah, and look what the market has done with that. And I should have put it elsewhere. I should have put it in my dividend paying cash value account. That's what I should have done, and I didn't do it. What do you guys know about Freeway? What's up with Freeway? I got the Freeway tokens. I have not bought any superchargers, but it's looking very promising. Tano, what's good? Hey, traffic controller, Mr. Siege, bring us down safely. I got you, Dano. I got you, my friend. It's an interesting time going on in the market. Let me make sure you guys know. Let me share this so that you guys know about this book. I think it's important to grab this guy if you can. It's pretty pricey right now. It is A Law Unto Itself The untold story of the law firm Sullivan and Cromwell. 100 years of creating power and wealth. You know that Sullivan and Cromwell, you know about them. You know about the Sullivan and Cromwell boys, right? They ain't a law firm. Yeah, they're not a law firm. That's a guys. That's a keep you distracted move. XRP Nick is in the building. What's good, my friend? For 16 crypto, I have a freeway account. I haven't put anything on it. I have one as well. I have the freeway tokens. I have not put anything on it because you can't. I just found out a couple of days ago, you can't stake from MetaMask on exchange. You have to buy your freeway from the platform because of regulations, and then you can stake your freeway. But I think Songbird is the better long-term play. If you weren't able to get Solana for less than $1, if you weren't able to get Terra Luna, that monster, for less than $1, if you weren't able to get Avalanche for less than $1, if you weren't able to get Polygon for less than $1, now we were blessed to be able to do that. That was a major, major win. If you weren't able to do that, my belief is the next one is Flare Networks and the Songbird Network. That's my humble opinion. It's not financial advice. Let me stop the share. I truly believe that. I really do believe that. Yeah, so I did some homework on Freeway. Interesting to see. Not very many people are covering it. I guess it's because it's fairly new. 43% or so on your Bitcoins, your Ethereum, stable coins, and the like. Interesting way that they're doing things, I think. Interesting. I mean, 43% is 43%. You get up to 43% if you will do a 30-day kind of you put in to get your money, and 30 days later they get it out to you, and that will give you the higher percentage. Yeah, interesting stuff. And that then the moment you hit that, you know, to get it out, that's the price that you get it out at. You don't lose anything during that 30-day time frame. So interesting stuff for Freeway. I know my guy King Solomon is familiar with, and I believe participating with Freeway as well. So it's this thing is not working. It is something about this thing doesn't update, man. What's going on? What's going on here? It's good to see you guys tonight. I can't talk. Hope you guys got your favorite libation, because I got mine, and this ain't orange juice alone. Cheers to being early adopters in this new asset class that is the digital asset space. That's good stuff right there. You know what's confusing to me? How some people can say, some YouTubers can say, we're so early, and then turn around in the next video and complain about the technology not working. I'm trying to understand that. Like does no one remember Microsoft when they first got started, or just Twitter in 2007, 2008? You remember Windows 3? Or Windows, you know, it went from Windows 1 to Windows 3 for some odd, strange reason. Like, how do you say the same thing? How do you say that we're so early and then turn around and complain about it not working well? I'm not sure I understand that. If we're early, it means the technology is early. Like Solana is beta. Really? It's beta. Yeah. Yeah. And I like to think that Solana, Arbitrum, Optimism are just better versions of Ethereum. Right? It's just technology. just better versions of it. They calling it something else, but I'm sure they learned from the mistakes thereof. It's just better technology. What's going on, Ninja Pants? It's good to see you. Guys, do me a favor, if you haven't done so already, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so. We're trying to hit that algorithm on YouTube because for some reason my subscriber count keeps getting to about 66, 7,700, and then it goes down, just goes down for some weird reason. Now, I would not be surprised if I am, in fact, in that shadow ban thing that YouTube does, because, I've been hard on the current SEC chair. So I wouldn't doubt that that's going, but you know how it goes. Been waiting since 2016. Yeah, I hear you, Ninja Pants. We in the Crypto Seekers Home made a mistake in that we put so much of our liquidity in crypto. And then we took the stables that we had and even took that out and put it into cryptos, if you will, right? So we had, Tether and USDC, and even cashed out of that into crypto, traded that into crypto. Yeah. So that's a big time lesson learned for sure, because you gotta feel like it's been 4 years. I mean, kind of, right? I mean, we had a little bit of a little thing for a few days, but it's kind of been 4 years of a bear market. Am I not right? Am I wrong? Am I right or wrong on that? It's kind of been 4 years, right? Or 16 crypto. You're right, my friend. People are upset that Flare has been delayed as much as it has. It's free, and it's going to be a paradigm shifting. It 1,000% correct for 16 crypto. It is going to be a game changer. I would not sleep on Songbird personally. I think that Songbird is going to be more efficient and more readily available to use as a live net than mainnet than Flare Network when Flare launches. And Hugo said exactly that. So, but that's just me. The prices are just certainly great. So we're talking, I don't know what the Spark token is valued at now. I can't seem to find it anywhere. Or at least, why is it that CoinGecko doesn't list it? Am I doing something wrong? Dan, on 4 years buying and promises to my wife and friends, 100%. It's funny because I was telling my guy that I made a mistake when I reinvested some wins from Matic, like it was 35K, and so that was some of the thing for Matic, because Matic was just crazy, and I reinvested it into the OGs. So initial investment definitely took that out, plus 20%, absolutely. But then we got an extra at least 35K, and I remember I put that back into the 4 OGs, the Dash, the Zcash, the Bitcoin Cash, the EOS and Ethereum Classic. Now you think about how long that's been since Matic had its run. I don't know how long it's been, but the cost, the opportunity cost is massive there. Let's see. Let me go find this before I share. Remember when Matic did his thing? I mean, we were in that thing at 0.1, 0.008. Let's see. When did it do its little run there? It had its big run. Let's do 1 year. $2.74. I don't even remember when we got out of Matic. What does that say? 274 in December of 2021. December 2021. Yeah, so we were out of it before that, I think. because I don't remember when we took profit on that thing, but it was over $1. I do know that. It was a crazy win, really crazy win. But in any case, opportunity cost there. Because the market has been kind of sideways there, right? Chance Gardner, what's up, my friend? Thank you. Spark is at 31 cents right now. Yes, and in Japan is correct. It was 1-for-1 for each XRP held, right? Yes. Siege, my man, your mic, it keeps doing this weird dip where it sounds like you're in the distance for a second. Oh no, that's not great. Gotta make sure the mic is working right. Thank you, Ninja Pants. Yeah, so that's kind of where I am on that, man. You know, again, for me, I'm thinking, you know, in the crypto Sieges home, if we missed out on less than $1 of Avalanche, less than $1 on Solana, less than $1 on Terra Luna, right? There were people in those ecosystems, right? They've been, just think about it. They have been majorly blessed. You're talking about a new 1%. I really do think with the technology and the goals and ambition and just the initial. Oh, okay. It's only because you turn your mic. Oh, turn your head. Okay, got it. Got it. Your mic is fine. Sound professional here. Thank you. Thank you, Chance Gardner. I appreciate that. So you think about what Flare Networks is bringing to the table. I don't know if you guys saw that last Flare community meetup thing they did on Twitter Spaces, I believe. What they're looking to do is, I mean, what they're going to do is huge. I mean, and this is when it rolls out. You know, the interoperability aspect of it, the liquidity opportunities behind it is massive. Absolutely massive. So Spark token at 30 cents is interesting. And it's cool too, because, you know, we got, you know, a lot of people were blessed to get some of that. And I just think, what's going on, Strength Gains? What's good with you? To get that for, you know, blessed to be gifted that. And so they're looking for a launch date of July 4th, and that's great. I love it. I can't wait for that to happen. But man, is that not a blessing? Where do you get Spark token right now? Let me share this chart with you. This is a chart that I like. Let me share a chart with you that I like. I can't for some reason pull up Spark token on CoinGecko, but let's look at this one here. This is a chart that I like. And I'm not a chart guy, but even I know this is a good looking chart. Oh, let me see something. That is a good looking chart right there. Oh my gosh. That is, just from a chart perspective, that's 53 cents. That's 64 cents. Ooh, man. That's a good looking chart right there. That's on the 1 year. That, my friends, is a good looking chart. And you just know Songbird's not going anywhere. because Flay Networks is going to constantly continue to use it. Other platforms or projects are using it. Yeah, that's a chart right there, my guys. That is a chart right there, just from a chart perspective, you know. Ooh. And it's 5 cents, man. Let's see. 5 cents. It's amazing how many places Songbird is listed for testnet. Isn't it amazing? Do you not find that amazing? That it's listed on Kraken, Gate.io, Bitfinex, Max Global, Bitstamp, Bitrue, Coindesk, Digifinex, Coinsfield, GoPax, and some other places I've never heard of. But just think about that. Bitrue has 142,000, 254,000 on Bitrue. So Bitrue is the main spot. But yeah, you Kraken, you know, Gate.io for non-US guys. Kraken. I used to have a Kraken account, forever ago. Forever ago. My first trades in buying Bitcoin at less than $400. Yeah. Was on Kraken. But that's a good chart right there. I'm telling you, that is, let me look at this again. That is a good freaking chart right there. You don't have to be a TA guy. 92% down. 92%. You don't have to be a TA guy to notice that's a great looking thing right there. That's correct, Ninja Pants. I heard you won't get all your Spark at once. They'll give an initial offering followed by a monthly drop. Yeah, I don't know how that's going to work. That's true. I don't know what Celsius is going to do, but I think 15% and then 3% monthly or something like that. I need to get way more Songbird than I have, like I really do. $4.16 crypto says wrap it and stack it, the Songbird. Yes, indeed. Strength gains. Do you hold any OXP? I do hold OXP. There's some bullish news that came out recently for it. The decentralized on XRP runs on the XRPL ledger. Yeah, I sure do have some OXP token. I do indeed. On XRP.com. Yeah, and you go to on. Forget the name of the DEX, but yes, I do have some of that. I do indeed have some of that. But yeah, for some reason though, I added another 30K in the last month and it's been about the same. What do you mean it's been about the same? Ninja Pants. For some reason though, I added another 30K in the last month. It's been about the same. I kind of miss my guy, Patty XRP. Haven't heard from him in a while. I know he said it's going to be time of taking a break from the space. But that's a good chart. Let me share this with you guys. Let me share. I think I put this on Twitter. Let me see if I can find it on my Twitter. I saw my guy, JVXRP, I believe. He shared it as well. There it is. You know that we've said on this channel time and time again about hashtag Gary Gensler is not your friend. By the way, we got a couple of Congress people, unfortunately, it's only a couple, who are calling, reached out to Chair Waters for a hearing to bring all of the SEC commissioners before Congress, before members of Congress. But you know, we say on this channel all the time, right? We talk about hashtag Gary Gensler is not your friend. And we say, look, this dude was privately selected, not publicly elected, and then was ushered to the front of the room. Ushered to the front of the room by the powers that be. And a lot of you guys thought I was probably crazy. Now we got someone in the political space that has essentially said the same thing that I said. Take a listen to this. This is something. Hopefully it'll play. Hopefully the internet is working. Like I said here, I've always said, be wary of those privately selected and ushered to the front of the room. New York City mayor agrees. Take a listen to this. Hopefully it'll play, right?
And protecting, and there's a hidden hand in our government, the unelected decision.
There's a hidden hand in our government. There's a hidden hand in our government, he says, the unelected. Take a breath. Listen to this.
And there's a hidden hand in our government, the unelected decision makers, because as you dismantle the current way of doing title insurance and other things, as you dismantle that, you're going to be dismantling those industries that are eating off of this. And so when you have powerful lobbyists, you think they are saying, let's protect Americans from this new technology. No, they're protecting the interests of others from this new technology that could help Americans. And we have to be aggressive enough to point out the difference between protecting our citizenry and protecting industries that are in the way of our citizenry. And if we're not willing to do that, we are going to be left behind. No one is going to wait for America to catch up.
Right. No one is going to wait for America to catch up. Shout out to my guy, Leonidas, he actually captured the whole 59 minutes of this particular interview. But the dude said a hidden hand in our government, the unelected. Let me play this again. Hold on a second.
And there's a hidden hand in our government, the unelected decision makers.
The unelected. There's a hidden hand in our government. Wow. If that's not talking about hashtag Gary Gensler is not your friend, I'm not sure what else there is. He's talking about those people who are privately selected by the powers that be and ushered to the front of the room. Ushered to the front of the room to promote their agendas. I said it on a stream, a video a couple of days ago. Do you think that the current POTUS wakes up, lies down in bed at night, can't go to sleep because he doesn't know who to pick for the SEC chair? Those who are privately selected are ushered to the front of the room. Congress is catching on to it. Trust me when I tell you, Congress feels hoodwinked that they gave Gary Gensler a nod because he had them believing that he was for advancing the digital asset space. It was a lie, and they're finding out about it. And I know I go on and on about where are you going to put your vote? Are you going to put if you believe you're so early in this space, and you are, that you can literally create generational wealth for you and your family, are you not going to take time to promote those to positions that believe in what you believe in terms of technology and changing generational wealth for you and your family? Are you gonna let those who would oppose you having your own financial freedom, are you going to let them to continue to be members of Congress? Can anyone argue who's in crypto say that there's no financial freedom here? That there's not an opportunity to create generational wealth here? That there's not an opportunity for you to make the decisions on which money you want to have, which stable coin you want to use, what altcoin you want to use for payments, what platform you want to go to be both a lender and a borrower? Are you here to suggest that you don't have those choices? Before crypto, tell me about the 1% loan that you were able to get. Before crypto, tell me about the 6, 7, 8, 9% that you were able to get on your dirty, nasty fiat money. Before crypto, tell me where you were acknowledged by the assets that you held and were valued for the assets that you held. Well, they said, if you will lend them to us, we will pay you for lending your assets to us. Tell me where you were able to do that before you or your mom or dad or your granddad and your grandma. Tell me the place that you were able to be treated like that. And you're just going to let that slip through your hands because you think your vote doesn't matter? Come on. This is a fight. The likes of JP Morgan and Goldman Sachs want to keep you in their liquidity pool so that behind closed doors, they can laugh at you. That's what Tika Tawari said. He used to run in those ranks. He said they are laughing at you when you run the 401ks and thrift savings plans and the stock market. And the stock market, when you clamor about your 2, 3, 4, and 5 X's. And that's 90% of us. 90+% aren't able to go pre-IPOs and private or public in the markets. 90%. And now there's this space where we can operate freely. Heck, you can get your assets are valued at 0.1%. You can get a 0.1%. Where else are you being treated like that? Where else are your assets that you hold valued so highly? You tell me where your assets are treated better. You know, we say on this channel all the time, go to where your assets are treated best. Yeah. Yeah, that's right, 416 crypto. Yeah, I'm saying you can get a loan right now, Ninja Pants. You can get a loan based upon the assets that you have for less than 1%. Less than 1%. That's crazy. That's great. I was bragging about the 1% loans that we have. I thought that was what? The 1% loan that we have. I was bragging about that. Now there's a 0.1% loan on certain cryptos. Where is that happening? Where else is that happening? It ain't happening in the 401k space. I encourage people to really do their homework on the 401ks. Do your homework. Read 401k-os. Read Barry Dyke's books, Pirates of the Manhattan, both 1 and 2. Get educated. Find out the real deal. Find out the real deal about their financial products. First of all, if the government creates these participating plans, you got to know something's just not right. gotta just, right, that they just don't do you know how we always say that they don't do a good job of creating stuff? Well, they created those 401s, TSPs. Did you know that? You know, whatever else kind of participating plans. Yeah. A couple, this senator here and this congressperson there. And that, yeah, they don't work well. Don't work well at all, my friends. What's going on, Noble Revenue? Crypto Kinfolk, salute. What's good, Noble Revenue? Good to see you. I was just pointing out that the New York City mayor, Eric Adams, agrees with the crypto siege. This dude went on publicly to say that there is a hand in the government of the unelected. Wow. Yeah, Gensler put the hoodwink on Congress and a lot of people in crypto. He pulled the hoodwink, he pulled the bamboozle. He got everybody believing he was wanting to push this technology. And don't get me started on Sullivan and Cromwell, for crying out loud. Have you done your homework on that monster? That the law firm is just the guys. They're really up to a lot more nefarious stuff than that. A lot more nefarious stuff than that. Eric Wall said, your Bitcoin is down 37% over a year in dollars, but your money has also inflated by 8.5%. So really, you're down 42% when you think about it. And if Bitcoin is down 37% over the year, a lot of cryptos, a lot of altcoins are as well, right? Yes, indeed. This thing is not updating. This chat is not updating. I don't know why it's not. What's good? What's good, Kev? How are you, bro? Ninja Pants, I did see that. Ninja Pants says, did you see how many Sullivan and Cromwell were on Hinman's mailing list getting an opinion? I saw that list, and I did see that. Something is going to come out of it. What do you think about this call by two Chairman Waters from Representative Patman Henry and Bill Huizenga? What do you think about that call? To have all the SEC commissioners before Congress, all of them. You think it's going to happen? You think she's going to oblige? What do you think, Ninja Pants? I don't know. I don't know if she's going to oblige. All the commissioners. Oh man, it's getting interesting. But I like John Deaton said, it's very disappointing that there's only two people. Let me see if I can't find it. It's very disappointing that there were only two people who are kind of making this call. And, you know, like Mayor Adams said, you know, this lobbyist and PAC money. Here, I'll share this. We all know it's a real deal. We all know it's a real thing. I mean, Elizabeth Warren, I mean, what the world? But we certainly need more people. And so the ability to put our vote in action so that Gary Gensler can, you know, flip that, you know, flip the, you know, that particular house so that Gary Gensler can be called to carpet, right? I mean, he's trying to take, the way I see it, he's trying to take money out of my children's and grandchildren's mouths. That's the way I see it. That's the way I see it. Bill Huizinga says, why are Democrats protecting Gary Gensler and the SEC? American investors deserve answers from the people tasked with overseeing our capital markets. Congress should fulfill its constitutional role to conduct oversight. It says, read my letter with Pat McHenry below. And I shared this letter. It's very, very interesting. Dear Madam Chair, that would be Chair Maxine Waters, we are writing to request that you immediately convene a hearing with the full Securities and Exchange Commission, with the full SEC. As you know, on October 5th, 2021, Securities and Exchange Commissioner Chair Gary Gensler testified before the Committee on Financial Services for the second time. The next day, committee Republicans requested that you schedule a hearing with the full commission no later than April of 2022. It is now May, and we have yet to hear from you. However, since then, the SEC has taken several actions outside the scope of its authority. October of 2021, the following day in October, they requested, and they haven't heard a word from Maxine Waters. May of 2022. And we have yet to hear from you. However, since then, the SEC has taken several actions outside the scope of its authority and jurisdiction. Remember those two words, scope, remember the phrase, scope of its authority and jurisdiction. I'm going to share something from a law firm of security lawyers who suggest the same thing. And it has done so without giving stakeholders a fair chance to provide input. It is imperative that our full committee convene to discuss the SEC's unprecedented rulemaking agenda and hear the full range of views on the commission. So they want to hear from those that they know don't agree with Chair Gensler. Hearing from the chair alone is insufficient to fully understand the commission's ongoing deliberations. Moreover, at the time of the hearing, Chair Gensler repeatedly refused to testify about forthcoming rulemakings, refused. In other words, he hoodwinked us in believing that he wanted to improve American innovation because they had to give him the blessing. In fact, as of October of 2021, only one open meeting with one rulemaking had occurred, leaving members unable to question him or obtain additional information. His responses to questions, including those for the record, have been less than forthcoming and insufficient. This is unacceptable. Unfortunately, over the last 7 months, our concerns have been realized. After the October 21 hearing, the SEC has embarked on a scorched earth rulemaking agenda that includes 54 separate items for the fall of 2021 alone. They put him where they need him. That's what they did. They ushered him to the front of the room. Goldman's, JP Morgan, Citi, probably Solomon and Cromwell, who knows? Just my wild speculation. Perhaps the most ambitious agenda in the SEC's 87-year history. Meanwhile, Chair Gensler has set short and overlapping comment periods as the new normal for the SEC. This undermines the public's role in the rulemaking process and invites litigation, among other things. The SEC's unilateral actions under Chair Gensler are even more troubling in light of the 10-year anniversary of the Jumpstart Our Business Startups Act, which President Obama signed in law in April of 2012. This bipartisan legislation helped small businesses accept capital by reducing the regulatory barriers and created new avenues to facilitate capital formation. While the SEC's mission is to protect investors, maintain fair, orderly, and efficient markets, and facilitate capital formation, the Commission has and continues to chill the environment for small business capital formation. This is evident by the fact that the Commission's rulemaking agenda does not include one capital formation proposal. Many members of our committee on both sides of the aisle are focused on expanding opportunities for entrepreneurs and businesses. It is important that they and all members can discuss the relevant policies with the full Commission. There is precedent for this committee inviting the full Commission. As you will recall, you invited the full Commission to testify before the committee in the 116th Congress. Our members deserve to hear from the full Commission. Moreover, the public has a right to know the full range of views among the SEC commissioners, especially in the absence of a meaningful notice and comment process under Chair Gensler. Thank you for your attention to our request, and we look forward to working with you. Now, why do you think they want to hear from the full Commission, the full SEC? Why do you think they want to hear from all of them? Because they know that there's strife. They know that there's infighting. They know that they know that there's a massive disagreement between Chair Gensler and his SEC commissioners. $4.16 crypto. That's right. If we can get a Hester purse up there and tell it like it is, 100%. What's going on, Crypto Ed? From the West Coast, Canada. Appreciate you checking in tonight, my friend. That's the real deal right there, guys. I mean, that is freaking heavy right there. Heavy. Yeah, so NVIDIA paid $5.5 million as part of the SEC case concerning inaccurate disclosure about crypto freaking mining. Inaccurate disclosure cost them $5.5 million for the crypto mining. Uphold said risk is off. Assets deemed relatively risky, like crypto, are dumping as reality sets in across markets. Inflation is bad, and very possibly a recession looms. Stefan Huber seems to believe that there was a draft kind of agreed upon that Hinman would give, and then Hinman at the last minute decided to do his own thing or add or take out things from the original deal there. Did you guys see that? It's hard to say, but it feels like that. I think that's why you hear comments like, oh, okay, he didn't mention XRP. Wait a minute, what happened? Stefan Huber, he has been on it. We appreciate you, bro. Keep doing what you're doing. He said, that's okay. Let me see it here. Here's the best part of all. Remember this? Hinman didn't give the speech he stated in the emails he was going to give. He didn't give the speech that he said he was going to give. The latest, according to Stefan Huber, this is what he believes. The latest and most recent version of his speech is not publicly available. The latest and most recent version of his speech is not publicly available. Why? This means that he said something different at the speech than was agreed upon. That's right here. While the final version of Director Hinman's remarks reflected in entry 11 is not publicly available. We read this before. He believes that's it. Hinman didn't say what he should have said. He misled the SEC. That's why the SEC is in the twilight zone between personal opinion and official position. The speech was to show the SEC's position, hence all of the drafts. Hinman was corrupt, and Clayton had covered for it. Yeah, that's why the people saying, well, why isn't XRP, right? That's why the fight for the emails is going to the next level. That's why it's going to the next level. LBRY said this, and I think this is funny. LBRY said federal filings in New Hampshire are limited to 25 pages. The SEC's motion for summary judgment is 60 pages. How are such incompetent people in charge of such an important industry? Oh, man. We all know that they tried to slip in the three-prong Howey test. We all know about that. LBRY met the three-prong Howey test, is what the SEC said. It's become a sham. Paul Boga, what's good? It has been a long time, my friend. Good to see you tonight. 416 Crypto says Hinman and Clayton are going to be cute cellmates. Right, Ninja. But the Howey prong is 4 tests. That's exactly right. The Howey is 4-prong, correct. So the SEC said, oh, no. They got 3 of the prongs down. They're good. We're good. That's why it's security is what they're saying. Yeah. And it was a little back and forth there between, I think it was TAIG and RippleXRP, and Tiffany Hayden was kind of in that thing as well. But Attorney Bill, we all know Attorney Bill, right? So interesting stuff. I think that's why Jeremy Hogan keeps pointing to the fact we need to pay attention to what's going to happen in the SEC versus LBRY case and how they're going to rule on that. We should pay attention to it. There's a hand in the pocket of the unelected in our government. That is some interesting stuff, guys. I wanted to hop on here. Happy Friday to each and freaking every one of you, man. It's been a really, really cool hang for sure. I just wanted to hop on there. Got the brother-in-law coming in. D was in the building. What's going on, my friend? Coming in tonight. I don't know, man. I can't get into NBA basketball. I know playoffs are going on, but I just can't get into it. I can't get into it. Yeah, I think it's really, really interesting that they rushed They rushed to get that summary judgment for LBRY. I think it's amazing that they did rush to do that. That's right. Spark tokens dropping in July. Indeed. Well, 15% of it anyway. That's right, D. 15% of it's coming. I'm really on this Songbird. I really am. It's really crazy to think what's going to happen with this market in the next few months. Like, it's really hard to tell. It's been absolutely crazy. It really has. But I don't have enough Songbird. I mean, at 5 cents, wow. I just don't have enough Songbird. I can tell you that. Interesting times, guys. Hodl strong. Remember, hashtag Gary Gensler is not your friend. It's so cool to be freaking validated. I've been saying that from day one. That dude was privately selected, ushered to the front of the room, not publicly elected, to do the bidding of the powers that be. And trust me when I say this, JP Morgan and Goldman's are not worried about freaking Shiba Inu. They're not worried about Cardano, EOS, DAS, Zcash. They're not worried about some privacy coin. They're not. They're worried about Ripple, the company, and the digital asset XRP, and the blockchain ledger that is the XRPL ledger, and the interledger protocol. That's what they're worried about. That's what they're worried about. And the reason why Congress has not been able to step up to the plate the way they did for the internet is because the internet was the internet of information. It wasn't the internet of value. In other words, it wasn't about money. And this is about money. This is about you and I walking away from the liquidity pool of JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, Citi, Chase, and the rest of them, and walking into our own space where we can provide liquidity amongst each other, peer-to-peer. And like my good friend says, the banking function should be done at the me and you level. The banking function should be done at the you and me level. All right, guys, look, I'm going to end this live stream like I do all my live streams. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button if you haven't had a chance to do it. Hit the like button. We always try to get as many likes if we have viewers in the freaking audience. So I appreciate you guys taking time to hit the like. And if you haven't had a chance to subscribe to the channel, please take a moment to do so. That would be really awesome. It would be really awesome to do that. We gotta fix the algorithm on YouTube for sure. So even if you want to share this video out on Twitter or some other places, I'm sure that would help with the algo as well. Thank you so much for hanging out, guys. I miss you guys. It's been a minute since I've done a live stream. It's been a minute since I've done a live stream. But I'm going to end this live stream like I do all of my live streams and remind you guys of this, that old money doesn't want you to win. But that's okay, though. Because you and I are already winning. Have a great rest of the night, guys. I'll talk to you soon. See ya.